Too often, we judge others based on their appearance. In doing so, we often miss out on what's important. To call Ulleung-do a rough island just because of its looks would be missing out on how deep and cozy its world is. Another side of Ulleung-do. We embark on a journey to a green world shrouded in mystery. Ulleung-do is not only an island, but also a massive mountain. A plain 1.2 kilometer wide and 2 kilometer long stretches between the steep mountains. People have named it Nari Basin and regard it as the breast of Ulleung-do. The Nari Basin was formed when a caldera crater to the north of Sangin Peak caved in. Nari Village, which was the first village established on Ulleung-do, had as many as 500 people from 93 families living here when settlements began. In order to take root in the snowy and windy land of Ulleung-do, people had to be very wise. Tumakjip is the traditional house design where pillars set up outside the walls of the structure and grass or corn stalks are weaved to create another wall. It tells the story of the Ulleung-do people's lives who stood against the sun, rain, snow, and the wind. Painted maples are smashed up to make the roofs, and rocks weigh them down. The shingle-roofed house of Ulleung-do is also a traditional style house designed to withstand snow and wind. The firm rocks on the roofs are symbols of the lust that the people of Ulleung-do had for life. On the route from the Nari Basin to Sangin Peak, the highest peak on Ulleung-do, we run into another side of Ulleung-do. It is a thick virgin forest, barely penetrable by sunlight. A rich fog fills up the forest, barely touched by human hands. The green leaves tremble, and the wind murmurs on its passage through. The lonely forest road ranges for 2 kilometers from the Nari Basin to Ulleung-do Spring. From between the stacked up rocks, the cold and delicious waters Ulleung-do pours out. The water tastes of the clear energy of Ulleung-do. In the sparkly blue sea, rocky islands have found their place. Buk-myeon has the best scenery on Ulleung-do. This entrancing landscape can be seen from a hill on the skirts of Noin Peak. This park is like a microcosm of all the nature to be found on Ulleung-do. Embracing nature and being embraced by nature. This garden, which doesn't disturb what's around it, is the only botanical garden on Ulleung-do and the only letter sculpture park in Korea. Letter sculptures, bonsai trees, viewing stones, wild flowers, and the people who have come to visit. Everything about this park comes to life and creates a new and different scene each second. Everything in the park has meaning.
이게 세계 5대 멸종 7개 나옵니다. 5가지. 세계적으로 보호수입니다. 울릉도는 전 세계적으로 좀 특이하고 특별한 곳입니다. 다시 얘기하면은 식물의 보고라고 할 수 있죠.
About 450 wild trees of Ulleung-do. Some of the trees are endangered and some are a few centuries old. Although this place is called the home of plants, there is something that draws more attention than plants. That is, the letter sculptures. Thinking deeply about the meaning of the letters, visitors may be even more moved by the pieces.
현재 여러분들이 에드먼에 왔지만은 에드먼에 와서는 과연 우리나라에 갖고 있는 문자에 대한 의미 그리고 내 가슴에 새겨지는 어떤 좋은 글귀가 있다면은 금상첨화겠죠, 그죠? 그러니까 여기는 이색적인 것을 봐야 됩니다.
차서 그 위에다가.
Visitors may look at the same pieces, but each is moved differently by them. That may be because the true eyes through which one sees lie in the mind. Kyungwon has touched everything in this park, including not only the letter sculptures, but the rocks and grass as well. Kyungwon fell in love with Ulleung-do while working here as a coast guard. He, being a famous calligrapher, perhaps it was inevitable that he would decide to add letter sculptures to the nature of Ulleung-do.
요즘 같으면 얼마나 자유분방합니까? 억압되지 않고 그래서 그런 시대에 맞는 글씨가 글씨도 그냥 읽혀지면 되는 것이고 한문 같으면 뜻글자요 한글 같으면 서류글자입니다. 그것이 그냥 읽혀지고 실정 안 하고 선이 아름다우면 되거든요. 그게 제 주관이었습니다.
Devoid of pretense or hesitation, the letters embody many thoughts. Some people look back at their lives, and some gain consolation from Kyungwon's works. It seems there will be a new addition to the landscape of the park.
오케이, 걸려.
The main material for the pieces is wood, and Kyungwon's preferred material is paulownia wood.
좋아.
It's durable, wind and rain resistant, does not lose sound, and above all else, it is easily formed into the shapes he wants with chisels and axes. Kyungwon concentrates most of his effort into adding color. He does this to deliver the meaning of the letters to visitors in the easiest and most accurate way possible. After thousands of brushstrokes, wood that would otherwise have been wasted comes alive, and the letters come to life too. The letters take on meaning.
근데 뭐 항상 작품은 마음에 들 수는 없죠. 항상 부족하지만 그렇지만 오늘 이 기분으로서는 만족하고 또 이것도 또 세월 지나면 또 깨 부숴야 될 겁니다. 하지만 그때라도 직구미로서는 최선을 다했으니까 만족하고 기분 좋습니다.
Know how to be satisfied, but do not stop seeking perfection. This was a lesson he learned during the time he spent on turning a steepy rocky mountain into a letter sculpture park.
속이 다 시원하네요. 바로 이런 작품을 하고 싶었습니다.
The wooden fish symbolizes always being awake and working, and the phrase sheds light on the value of time. I blame the flowers fall on the wind, yet it was the passage of time. We can only hope to learn from the assiduity and wisdom of Mother Nature, who has created the jewel we call Ulleung-do.
세상살이 지치고 힘들어도 걱정 없네 사랑하는 사람 있으니
너무도 특별한 느낌이고요. I love it.
비바람이 내 인생에 휘몰아쳐도 걱정 없네 울릉도가 내겐 있으니